Welcome to Life's a Coach. Our mission is to empower individuals like you to take charge of your life, discover your purpose, and elevate your performance to new heights. Each week, we'll be diving into engaging discussions, introducing you to valuable tools from the coaching world, and giving you different perspectives on individual development. Whether you're seeking clarity, motivation, or a fresh perspective, we've got you covered. Again, welcome to Life's a Coach, where the power to transform your life begins now.
Hey guys, welcome to Life's a Coach. We're a group of Jay Shetty certified life coaches who meet in roundtable discussions to discuss life's journey and the benefits of coaching. Today we'll be jumping into some introductions with our 6 life coaches, Avril, Sophia, Alexis, Jean, and Alma, so that we can get to know everyone. Let's jump in, Avril.
For sure. Yes, so my name is Avril Yosfat Munduru. I'm a spiritual and holistic life coach. Originally, I was born in Zimbabwe. Lived in the UK for over a decade, and I'm going into my second decade in California, United States. What I love about coaching is that I love watching a life transformed. I love seeing someone get more clarity and get more confident in themselves and in their life, facing their life challenges. And I also just love reminding the person that you got the answers and the solutions within yourself. You are the medicine. Yeah.
Powerful, Avril. Hi, everyone. I'm Alexis Roberts Bates. I'm newly married, still getting used to my new name, but I am a courage and adaptability coach. And one of the biggest things that I love about coaching is watching your self-love, and self-life journey grow. And whether that's from the ground up or you're building onto what you already have, watching you release limiting beliefs and no longer letting fear and ego dictate what you do or don't do. I lived my life that way for so many years that I love helping people grow out of that mindset. And so I am originally from Michigan. I currently live in Florida, but I've moved cross country a few times. And so I am really excited to take this journey with you.
Hi everyone, I'm Sofia Ribeiro. I'm originally from Lisbon, Portugal. I call myself an empowerment and mindfulness coach. And what I love about coaching is being able to help people understand their strengths and live by them, because in that way people can live a more happy and fulfilling life. And with this, we can make all the world a better place.
Hi, I'm Jean Kim. I'm Korean. I'm a Korean Canadian. And I became a coach because I really love entrepreneurship. I supported 6 kids as a single mom through it. And now I'm in a position where I'd like to support others who are on that path. But understanding leadership really was really where I wanted to serve, and conscious leadership in particular. So I am a conscious leadership coach.
That's beautiful, Jean.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Almar Lurie, and I come from the island of Guam, and I'm currently living in Miami. I am a functional life coach and hypnotherapist. And what drew me to life coaching and what I love the most about it is really helping people. That's just really the bottom line. I see a lot of pain and suffering all around, mostly unnecessary. And I just love to wake up the most perfect being that you are and show you that life is beautiful, really. And we can get there together. I love being your partner on that journey. So thank you.
Here's Alma. My name is Eric Claremont. I'm a life and performance coach, focusing primarily on performance leaders and athletes. Originally from London. You know what they say, you can take the boy out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the boy. Residing in Florida, sunny Florida, so that's been a transition, but I'm enjoying it. I would say what I love most about coaching, honestly, is the opportunity to develop myself while developing others, the opportunity to talk with these coaches every week and to just talk about life is unbelievable. And, you know, that's pretty much what my coaching sessions look like too, right? Where we can go deep into questions like, who am I? Where do I want to go? And to just be still and real with finding our authentic selves. So I'm super excited to jump into more of these discussions. I know you guys listening are going to love it. Let's go. We're back. Welcome to Life's a Coach. My name is Eric Claremont. So we're going to be jumping into a fun little game right now, and totally kind of off the cuff. And I just kind of came up with this to try and help get to know our coaches a little bit more, right? So how this is going to work is we have, and I'll call it role roulette. Okay. So basically I'm going to go to a different coach, and basically I'm going to virtually roll their dice, right? And you know, I'll be looking at you so that it's, you know, through the spiritual energy, I'm actually rolling through you into your computer, and then from there, each number corresponds to a different question. So it's an off the cuff question that needs to be answered within a word or a sentence. We'll say, okay.
Awesome.
So who I see first is Averill. So Averill, just give me some eye contact so we have some connection. And I am rolling, and it is number 4. So question number 4 to Averill. How do you handle challenging clients?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun.
Ooh. How do I handle challenging clients? Oof.
Obviously, non-contextual, so go with it wherever you want to.
No, for real. Okay, so here's the thing. As a spiritual holistic coach, one of the things I see is that I have the principle that we are mirrors of each other, right? So I also look at it whenever I have a client that I may perceive as being challenging, there's something else that that client is also showing me about myself. So I also initially tackle it from this end, right? Just see what's going on, what's coming up for me. Why is this even triggering me? You know, then at the same time, then again, because coaching is all about trying to just actively listen from a place of trying to be in that person's shoes, if I can put it that way. So the only way I see that person is challenging is if I'm not in their shoes, because they probably don't see themselves as challenging. Oh yeah.
I like
Outstanding.
that.
Outstanding.
Take
You
note.
can tell that Averill has done just a little bit of improvisation and stand-up comedy for sure, because that was like good. Great. Okay, next I see on my screen, Almar, you're up. Give me some eye contact, Almar. Come on. Come
Okay.
on, give me some eye contact. Okay,
Yes.
and I am rolling, and it is 3. So question number 3 is, what's your favorite coaching success story?
My favorite coaching success story. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, only one? That's going to be tough. Let's see. Okay. All right. I had this one beautiful client who was stuck in her business. She didn't know where to go, how to get moving. She was definitely frightened of just about everything that would advance her. And essentially, after about just a month, and really the progress happened every week because she was so dedicated to doing the work, and she was so open to all the exercises that I presented her that she just made leaps and bounds. And the next thing you know, her website is up and running. She's got a lot of business coming in, and she was just so grateful, just so happy. And that to me, that was a total success. Her reaction and where she went through and came out, that was beautiful. Yeah.
Just a follow-up to that, Almar, just for some context. you know, if you could tell us just a little bit about just like the journey, like, you know, what process kind of that took to actually get her into that state, to take her from A to B. If you had to kind of sum it up.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I recognized her communication style, and she was extremely visual and very creative and had a very holistic and metaphysical side to her, which I could connect with. And so using all of those different, basically taking my tools and incorporating them in a creative, visual, and metaphysical light, she was able to really grasp, connect, feel comfortable, and ride the wave essentially to success.
Love that.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Okay.
Ooh.
Next, I see Alexis. Some eye contact, Alexis.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Fantastic. And we're rolling. 2. Okay. So it's not fixed. Promise. So,
No.
that's the tough one. Describe your coaching style in one word or one sentence.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
What was the conversation we just had about words?
Right. And listen, Google is listening to us. AI.
All right. I got one. I got
Knew it.
one.
Mhm.
All right. It's gonna be a sentence. Oh, I actually have 2, but I'll stick with one that I'm a huge advocate for, which is fear no ego.
Love that.
Yes, I
And
love that.
where can we find that fear no ego? Because obviously, just for some context, tell us why fear no ego.
Yeah, so being that I'm a courage and adaptability coach, that's my specialization. It comes from me having let fear and ego run my life. And whether that's fear of failure, fear of judgment, all of those things that we don't really even realize can dictate your decision making, the actions you take or avoid, and it can literally limit your life. And so that's what I did. So that is my coaching. My coaching business is called Fear No Ego Empowerment Services. My website is fearnoego.com. I have my own personal podcast named Fear No Ego.
You know,
So
ego.
it's near and dear to my heart because I live it, I breathe it, I feel it. So I'm very personally empowered by it, and I love seeing other people empowered by it.
That's awesome.
Love the answer.
See?
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Mm.
Great. And Jean, jumping in, okay?
Present.
Eye contact, and let's go. Okay, so you have 6. So question number 6 is, what is your favorite coaching technique or tool? So obviously context specific again, and you can add a little bit of color to why you would use such technique or tool in a certain circumstance, maybe.
Well, I'm going to pull one out of the Jay Shetty Certification School's toolbox. Sometimes people know that they need to talk. They need space to be listened to, but very, very deeply and intuitively. They need that. But maybe they don't have something that they specifically know that takes up a lot of inner space. So we have a kind of like a life wheel, right? Where we could look at various areas of your life. So whether it's like, relationships, personal finances, career, but then under each of those topics, which seem very broad, there are various like questions that really pinpoint what it may be that you might be struggling with, and that you may not even be that conscious that you're struggling with. So I use that tool as an opener. And honestly, sometimes it takes a couple of sessions even to find the sediment. Like what is it that you wish to bring to coaching? Because it is one thing to show up, which already takes so much courage to even want to look at something deeply within yourself, but then to actually find what is the question that I'm asking. That's a process. And so us coaches, that's what a part of our skill is, right? We need to be able to listen in between the lines of what a person says and the topics that they may bring up. And you can feel that they're not quite connected to what they're saying or to the topic that they're bringing. So that is a beautiful tool to start asking very specific and detailed questions about a topic in their life. And then all of a sudden we hit the jackpot, then we go running.
That's incredible.
Fantastic.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so if you guys are willing to go deeper, we'll do one more and we'll go back to front now. So we're going to go
Wait,
Jean,
Eric.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We got
You
one
trying
from
to
you
get
too.
You're
out.
not missing anything. You're not missing anything.
I
You're
got
not
a
missing
question for
anything. What are you talking about?
I got a question for you. All right, let's do that. Eye contact. Mm-hmm. Eye contact. Mm-hmm.
He's not rolling any dice though.
Okay.
All right, I got a quick one for you. Describe yourself with 5 words.
Just 5.
5 words. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying in 5 words.
Doesn't have to be a sentence. It can be just like, oh, I'm loving, I'm kind, yeah.
I've got 7.
All right.
I am who I want to be.
Boom.
Ooh.
That's not 5, but it's 7.
Maybe you just stop at that.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Mic
real.
drop.
I was like,
Overachiever.
Right.
All right. So we're going to go backwards now from Jean.
Mhm.
Let's just come back to Abel. Okay.
Mhm.
You guys
Sure.
good to keep playing?
Yes.
Yep.
We're happy?
Let's
We're
do it.
comfortable? We're a bit more comfortable now? Okay.
Play.
Just so you know, obviously this dice only has 6 sides. So
Mhm.
if it rolls on the same number, I have basically 12 questions. So I'll go to the second set of 6 questions. Just so you know. So just so you know, I'm
Sounds
not
good.
cheating. Okay. So we're back with Jean. Eye contact. Yeah. Missed that part, but it's all good. Okay. So 3. Already had 3. So we're going to go to the second part, which is question 9. Share a memorable moment of breakthrough with a client.
Mm.
So of course, we know that confidentiality is number 1 in coaching. I'm thinking of this beautiful man. And I say beautiful because he actually had to be beautiful, the externals. He's in a very public career. And yet he craved to be beautiful on the inside, especially in his marriage, especially showing up for his woman. So he comes to coaching with a lot of guilt, a lot of ways that he's failed, even in his vows, in the way that he shows up for his family, pretty much in every way that a man feels like he could fail his partner. So most of the beginnings of these sessions he focused on his marriage, I focused on him. And I think with the space to allow himself to look deeply at the parts that he felt were ugly, according to his own definition, I think it took, I would say, about 5 sessions. And that's not by mistake. Sometimes, again, a person needs longer. I mean, maybe we think we could tackle something in a coaching session or 2, but that could be the first layer, right? Like he can say, you know what? I have so much to offer. I'm a great person. I'm a great lover. Love her, not just in one way. But then it goes, 3 layers deeper. It's like, how did I get to a place where I stopped believing that about myself? So that breakthrough happened, and it was such a simple, I'll say, it seemed so simple. It wasn't sort of a like, let's keep repeating what are the good things about you, like the characteristics and the accomplishments that you've already done, so that you have this breakthrough of, wow, I am a beautiful man inside. It was through an exercise. It was, let's play a game. Let's put on some masks. And, what kind of masks are there that you can see in yourself and how you perceive others to perceive you. And then it was let's take off those masks. Reintroduce yourself. Show up as the person without mask A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, because there was many layers. And then it just was one of those moments where he just dropped down, tears flowed, and it was like, oh my God, this is actually who I am. And I love this person. And I can see that you respect this person. For a man, respect is huge. So, that was an experience that I was privileged to have.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely love that. And I want to know more, probably offline, about that whole mask question, because I think that's a beautiful way to frame it, right? Beautiful, beautiful way of framing. What masks are you wearing here and there, right? Okay, fantastic. Quick fire, we'll keep this quick fire. We'll jump into Alexis. Ready, Alexis?
All right.
Eye contact. Okay.
I'm here for it.
Cool. Where are we?
Here.
Rolling. And we have 3. Is that 3 again? No, that was 2 before, right? Yeah, so 3. So we've already had a 3, so we're going to go to the next question.
Jean just did 9, though. Right? So we've done 3 and 9?
Yeah.
We have done 3 before.
We've done 3 and 9. So I'm gonna go to the one before that.
Okay.
So it's going to be a couple of, but I don't want to repeat a question, so I'm just going to go to the next question.
We're going rogue.
What is the most Sorry, you ready? What is the most rewarding aspect of being a life coach?
I think so many of us have covered aspects of this, but for me personally, going back to even our training, I did not, I came into life coaching to help other people grow. Of course, I knew that I would grow in that process, but I didn't literally think that I would find out who I was in the training process, in the schooling of it. Like, when I met with my first life coach as a volunteer, we all help each other out, gaining hours and experience. When I met with my first life coach, I did not know going into it that I was struggling so deeply with self-love that was literally the building block that was helping other things be unsteady, is the best way that I can think of to describe it. But working with that life coach, I was able to discover that. So I would say the ability to grow as a person, the self-discovery and self-awareness that I have been able to build, and that I literally learned for myself, and I can help propel this in other people, that just because maybe you don't like one behavior or one reaction or one thought or feeling that you have doesn't mean you can't still love yourself. And just that realization for myself actually helps me appreciate other people in the world. It's like it drops down some judgments or some fears that we might have with other people. It helps me see through more of the bullshit, basically, and just see more authenticity of recognizing someone's maybe reacting that way out of fear or out of their own baggage or masks, even like you were mentioning, Janine. So I think that the self-awareness is built within myself, the self-love that I now have, and the ability to see and hear people more authentically.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful answer. Fantastic. Absolutely. That's money. Okay. Moving to Almar. You're fine. You're fine. All right, let's go. Rolling dice, eye contact, and we're rolling. All right, it's four. I don't think we've had four, have we? I've put them in bold, the ones that we've had. Oh, okay, we have had four. So we're going to go to question 10 because it's the next one. What advice would you give to someone considering a career in life coaching?
Ooh.
Good one.
Mhm.
First of all,
Ooh.
I have to preface that as a life coach, I don't give advice because
I love that.
Well
So
played.
true.
Yeah.
you have all the answers. You have all the answers. I just want to remind you that you do.
Mhm.
You really do. You just got to stay quiet and
Submit a
listen.
review for life coaching. Try that one.
Pardon?
Yeah.
What was that,
You're
Alexis?
giving a review of life coaching as opposed to giving
a
advice.
review. Yeah. How about that? You know, yeah, only you will know if it's right for you. I think
Mhm.
you can sit with it. It is just remember there's always a positive, or I don't even want to say positive and negative, but make a list. Make a list and sorry about that. Have them balance, really. But just so that you know that there is a lot of great things that we hear out in the world about coaching, and there's going to be some not so great things you hear about coaching. And I just, as long as you are authentic and true in your desire and your reason, it should be, of course, to help people. You know, why not? And besides, you don't have to make it your doesn't have to be your career. I think they're great tools and great personal development growth areas that you can add to your life with taking a life coaching training. Absolutely. I don't know. Did I answer your question? I just
Absolutely. No, fantastic. Fantastic. Some great,
Mm.
wisdom. I won't say advice. Some great wisdom to help you along the path. Okay. And last but not least, Averill.
Yes, sir.
Jumping in for our final question. Number 6. Haven't had number
Mhm.
6. Oh, we've had number 6. So I'm going to go to the second number 6. What's one thing you couldn't live without?
What's one
I'll
thing
expand this. Yeah, I'll expand this to thing, person, could be person, object, or proverbial thing. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So it could be either something
what's one thing?
actually present, a physical object or something within you.
Actually, to be honest, I would say one thing that I could not live without is my trust in the divine, my faith in the divine, in life, in the universe. That's one thing I could not live without. When
Beautiful.
you asked the question, my comedic mind went in very funny places, but I think I'll go with that answer.
We'll leave that for another episode, maybe.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Sure.
We go all kinds of
This is why Averill is a
Okay, so
spiritual
before Abel
holistic
tries to answer,
coach, Eric.
say that again.
I said, this is why Averill is a spiritual and holistic coach, because I would have been like his braider, like something that is like in your every, conscious, like, right? So we always like comment on his hair. But he goes with that. Good answer.
Mm.
Very funny. Very funny. Fantastic. Okay, so before Abel tries to ask me another question, we'll call it there. Fantastic session, guys. I've loved it. I've loved getting to know all of you so much. And hopefully our listeners have enjoyed the same. If there's a question that you'd like to answered by any of our coaches or any of anyone on the podcast that wasn't asked, please do ask that on our social media and discussion boards. Thanks so much, guys, for playing today and for your openness.
You.
For
Thank you,
sure.
Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Life's a Coach, where our conversations aim to empower and support your personal growth. Until next time, remember that personal development is ongoing, so keep exploring, keep learning, and keep living a life that aligns with your true purpose. Take care, and we'll see you on the next episode of Life's a Coach.